Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Unbroken Bonds video. Today's Unbroken Bonds video, we're going to be revisiting Venomoth a little bit, but instead we're going to be using more of a Janine toolbox deck, because we have a few other attackers with Janine. We have Tentacool, and we have Gligar, which can both use, they both work with Janine. So yeah, we have some good type coverage. Being fighting in water is pretty nice. So yeah, we're gonna try this Janine box deck here that I've built. Before we get into these PTCGO videos, guys, of course, shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. If you are ever looking for any PTCGO codes, especially if you're still looking for Unbroken Bonds codes, you can get them over at Card Cavern TCG. Currently, at the time recording this, they do have a bundle going on where you can buy 50 Unbroken Bonds packs, all like just straight up, just 50 of them. You don't have to like click, you know, like, you get 50 on the dot. So yeah, you can also get Pokemon GX box stuff there, trainer kits, elite trainer boxes, any other set codes, obviously, and of course, you can get other Pokemon TCG related stuff over at Card Cavern TCG. When you buy something from Card Cavern TCG, guys, of course, you can use code LDF and get a 5% discount on your order. So yeah, shout out to Card Cavern TCG, check them out if you're looking for some codes. Anyways, let's quickly skim through the deck here. Janine box. So the idea of the deck is we have these 3 Janine attackers. All of them can do different things to help you out. First off, we have Venomoth with Shinobi Mastery, which if you play a Janine from your hand, you still do 110 damage, but then Venomoth cannot be damaged by basic Pokemon, and that is good. Let's be honest here, most decks use basics right now. There's a few evolutions like Jolteon and Flareon GX, but outside of that, most decks rely heavily on their basics right now, and then they just cannot damage Venomoth. Sadly though, 110 damage is really weak. We are going to do a rematch against a Reshiram Volcanion green deck though, and with that we have the help of Tentacool and Gligar. Tentacool being a water type allows you to hit for weakness on Reshiram and Volcanions. We have the attack Bubble Jujutsu, which can do 60 damage if you play a Janine from your hand, with a choice being a hit for 180. Tentacool obviously will never one-shot a Reshiram. What it can do, though, is one-shot a Volcanion, which is relevant, because one thing that this deck struggles with is those pesky Volcanions, because they just have to annoyingly have 120 HP, which makes Shinobi Mastery not one-shot them. So Tentacool helps you out in those fire matchups. And then we have the new Gligar with Shinobi Strike, which can do 120 damage if you play a Janine from your hand. You do need 3 energy. We're going to try and make up for that with Experience Share and Counter Gain, though. And this can one-shot Zoroark GXs, and of course, it can also take down Pikaroms in one hit. So Gligar is also a pretty cool attacker within this deck, too. And those are your 3 attackers. You're annoying with Venomoth because they can't damage it. Gligar can come in and take out those certain types, and also Tentacool can help you in certain matchups. What also puts the deck together is Magcargo Smooth Over. Being able to Janine Magcargo is really good. Get any card you want. You can also double Magcargo, so then you can Smooth Over for a Janine and keep getting Janine every turn, along with Pal Pad. Some other stuff, we got Ditto in here. Jirachi for the setup with Stellar Wish, and Tapu Lele, you'll find your supporter. We go into the items and stuff now. 3 Nest Balls to be able to put your Pokemon down. 1 Net Ball. 2 would be good too, but I am going with 1 today. Net Ball can find you your Venonat and your basic grass. I am going with 2 Pal Pads to get your Janines back. I know Mewtwo's a thing too. You can do Mewtwo if you want in this deck too, because Mewtwo can put the Janine straight on top of your deck. Mewtwo's an option if you want to go with Mewtwo, be my guest. I'm just going with Pal Pad, just get 2 Janines back. Pretty good. Allows you to effectively have 8 Janines per game. I got 4 Pokégears, because you want to be able to Pokégear for Janine. You can also Pokégear Smooth Over for Janine. We got 1 Stretcher, get our Pokemon back. 2 Switches. One good thing with Switch is you can switch into Jirachi and Stellar Wish. That's good. 4 Ultra Balls to search for your Pokemon. Supporters is pretty thick. Obviously, we got 4 Janines, 1 Koga, but we are going with 3 copies of Lillie for draw 2 and 1 copy of Guzma in the deck. We can't use Guzma that much because we can't Janine and Guzma. We don't have Lieutenant Surge in this deck. We don't need it, in my opinion. But yeah, we're going to just try and Janine every single turn. Janine's not terrible. Looking at the top 4 cards is nice. Again, with Smooth Over, we can kind of rig and get any card we want. And 3 Lilies, because we do want to turn with Lillie a lot of the time. We have a lot of different tools, 4 of them. 2 Choice Band. So you could do 140 with Venomoth or 180 with Tentacool. 1 copy of Counter Gain and Experience Share. Experience Share is nice because you can put on Gligar, and then you can DC Shinobi Strike, or you can Counter Gain if you're behind prizes, and then a DC Shinobi Strike knocks out a Pikarom. Seems pretty good and busted. 2 Escape Boards for Jirachi. And my energy, I'm going 4 DC, 7 Grass. 7 is a lot of Grass, I know. 6 might be stronger and a little bit more efficient, and you have room for another card, but I like having the 7 Grass energies in the deck. And yeah, this is my Janine box deck. It's an interesting deck. We get to go up against Reshiram again, and we get to see if Tentacool is enough to deal with Reshiram or not. So yeah, let's go check out the deck here. Okay guys, let's go do a game with Janine box. So most likely Venomoth is going to be front and center. with this deck, but if we can get some action in with the other boys, I'll be happy. Looks like we're playing against Zoroark, so we are probably going to be using a bit of Gligar here. Venomoth can also be really good because you drop a Koga on Zoroark, you one-shot them. Zoroark might be kind of tough to beat, though we do have access to Gligar, so we're not completely screwed. Now, we're going to start with Jirachi. We do have that counter game Gligar open to us, so we have that option available. It's actually a really good starting hand. I don't know what to Ultra Ball away. It's that good. There's nothing really to get rid of here. I think we can win, though. Venomoth Koga's huge. We also have Gligar, which can be big, too. To one-shot Zoroark GX. Unless he's playing a control variant, that might be a little bit worse for us. We'll see. No, it looks like it's just Lycanroc, which is good. Lycanroc's very easy to deal with because Venomoth is a Grass-type Pokemon. The only thing I'm worried about is not setting up properly. But again, Gligar counter gain is really OP. Alright, what can we draw? Prove Venomoth. Alright, let's Stellar Wish. Try maybe hit a Nest Ball here. We don't. We do get a Janine. I think I'm going to grab the Janine. I'm going to Ultra Ball away Tapu Lele and maybe the Venomoth. Everything else I want to keep. That counter gain especially is going to be really important. So we're going to get rid of Venomoth and Tapu Lele. We're going to get ourselves probably a Venonat or Ditto. Let's get Ditto. Hit a Net Ball, it'll be fine. We'll Skateboard. Hit him with a Lillie. There's a Net Ball. Gets us Venonat. We didn't find a DCE, though, for Gligar, which is not good. I think I just pass. That Lillie was not great. If we can get a Magcargo off here, assuming he doesn't just go Lycanroc, bring out Ditto, knock it out. He could also drop a Muck on me, and then I lose my Ditto, too. That could really suck. I might have to retreat my Venonat here and go into Gligar, depending on if we can find Janine. Or if we can find a DC off Janine. Or we can draw a... draw Magcargo, we can just smooth over for double Colorless energy, and then just counter gain Shinobi Strike, knock out Zoroark GX. Or he's going to judge away my hand. That's very tragic. And very annoying, too, at that. At least he doesn't have any other Zoros in play. I don't know if he wants to evolve the Ditto. Let's see what we find here. Got the DCs. No Venomoth. If we could draw a... there's really nothing to draw to help us out. Our hand's trash. Now I'm hoping he actually doesn't knock out Jirachi, because I'd rather not lose it. Because I actually kind of want to use it now, because we're going to need Jirachi here. He's going to get a little muck, so now Ditto is useless. So we can bring in the Ditto, I guess. I guess we could also go Psybeam. Confuse him. Make him Ace Rolla. Sure. Might draw Venomoth here. I don't know if I want to attack with it, though. We do Stretcher, so we do have access to Venomoth. I think what I'm going to do, though, is just side him with a Psybeam for now. Go Venomoth next turn. There's no need to go Venomoth. We're not doing anything with it. We're just hit him for 110. Not worth it. I'd rather just confuse him, make him Ace Rolla. Make him flip to attack. Looks like he's going to flip to attack. Or he can retreat into Tapu Lele. That could be annoying, too. Looks like he's not doing that, though. Next turn, we can Stretcher the Venomoth back if we have to. I could do Venomoth-GX attack. Maybe that was the better play for last turn. If he just stays in the active and doesn't knock me out, I'm going to go for a GX attack here, I think. Oh, of course you hit heads. You're already, like, kind of destroying me, and you gotta hit heads every time. That's not annoying and frustrating at all. That's very fair and balanced. Amazing game. Amazing game. So we're going to have to hit him with a GX attack here and hope that he doesn't judge me again. Fortunately, we couldn't grab Tapu Lele. I guess. Sure. Hit him with a 10-card return. He's got 104 HP, so we can find a Choice Band Janine. We can knock him out. There's Koga. There's a Slugma. This hand is looking a lot better. We can even probably go Gligar soon if we can hit the counter gain off the top deck or something. We could even Janine for a counter gain, which I might actually do instead. I want to keep Venomoth alive for Lycanroc. See if the Ace Roll is here. If he goes in with Lycanroc GX, I'm fine with that. It's not going to knock me out. And we can knock it out too, take an easy 2 prizes. I'm not really worried right now. It'd be nice to set up a Gligar play too. It might be hard to win this, though. I'm not gonna lie, this might be a tricky one to pull off. It's a little annoying that he hit heads on that that coin flip there. That's just super, super annoying. Because, you know, he's already running me over with this OP GX, and then, yeah, you just gotta get heads on the confusion. So that's not fun at all, but whatever. He could bring in the Ditto, but again, Ditto's like absolutely useless. I don't really care if he brings it in, he's just gonna attack me. So we'll knock him out with Shinobi. We do have the Koga though, so I guess like if he responds to Zoroark, which he's obviously gonna do. Knock him out with Zoroark. Let's do this. We'll Ultra Ball away Pokégear. And I guess switch. That's a tough one, but we can set up a another Venomoth here. We'll do Janine. Okay, there's Gligar. Do we show the opponent? No, we don't. I don't think we do. What else do I want? Pal Pad? Go Pal Pad. Put these two back. So he has to knock me out with Zoroark here, which is good. I'll take our two prizes. What do we find? There's a Guzma, another Janine. Janine is good. So next turn we can go Shinobi Strike on him if he knocks me out here with Zoroark. He's most likely going to, unless he somehow doesn't hit a DCE or a triple. We can definitely go Gligar, try to even the prize trade a little bit. Won't be able to do Dangerous Rogue anytime soon, so hopefully Gligar can kind of even things out a little bit. And we have the Koga play, so if we want, we can still Koga a Zoroark GX with Venomoth. Let's see what he does. If he doesn't knock me out, too, we can just go Koga and knock him out. Like, say, like, Guzma's knocks out the Slugma or the Venomoth or the Venonat, we can just go in with a Shinobi Koga play. So this might be a bit of a closer game than I expected, which is fine. He didn't get the attack, and that's big. He's stranded in the active spot. Unless there's a switch. Trey, he's gonna... What did he do? Viridian? Oh, Viridian. I didn't even notice that. I didn't see he had a Viridian. We could definitely use Viridian, too, if we draw, like, a junk card we don't need. So we can actually Guzma next turn, too. Maybe knock out the Zorua. Maybe take down Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo's not really a big problem at this point, so it's probably better to take out the Zorua, to be honest with you. Just knock that out. Our game plan is pretty much set in stone at this point. Especially with Gligar and counter gain. There's no way we can Gligar counter gain him this turn. So, I don't know. He'd have to knock me out. It doesn't look like he got it, which is good. I think we just take the Koga knockout, to be honest with you. That might be risky, though, because we only have the one Koga. I guess then we can bench Gligar and get it built up and be like, well, you have another threat on the board, you got Venomoth still to deal with. Then you gotta deal with Gligar. So I might just bench the Gligar here. I don't want to go over... I don't want to go too crazy on the benching because of a Dangerous Rogue out of nowhere. Alright, just a pass. We get the knockout here. We'll bench the Gligar, slap a DC on it. We'll play down Magcargo. Smooth over. This is where things get interesting. What do I want to find? What do I need? Probably... So we're going to knock him out Koga. We'll take our two prizes. And then next turn we have the Janine. It's kind of tough. I'm guessing... Maybe just get Pal Pad? Because then we can get back Koga, and if we have to go with a Venomoth knockout on Zoroark again, that option's available. Sure. Alright, Koga will let us knock him out. We'll do Viridian next turn. We don't want to get rid of anything, especially that Guzma might come in handy. Alright, we'll take our two prizes. What are we looking at? We're looking at another double Colorless. Experience share is good. Would have been nice to get that on Gligar. I'll take it, though. So, yeah, now we're in the end game, literally. So my opponent's 100% probably going to KO Venomoth here. He can knock me out with Lele, or he can just knock me out with the Zoroark GX. But we have the response with Gligar, which is lit. Or we can just go with another Venomoth. And we'll draw Pal Pad. We can Pal Pad back Koga. We'll see what my opponent's got. But yeah, it's going to be a really close match. It's definitely going to be a really close game. If he KOs me with Lele, it's gonna make things a little complicated. We'll see though. This is most likely going to be a very close game. Oh, he just bounced to the Widow. So maybe he's gonna Guzma the Gligar after all? I don't know. Not a good idea though. He's not gonna win the game if he does that. He's only gonna deal with a potential threat on the board. And he still has to deal with the Venomoth. Or he's just not playing because he's been taking a while with his turn, so he might not even be playing. At this point, I might just win because he's AFK, which is more hopefully the case. That's a little bit better. Yeah, it looks like he's not even playing, so at this point, I don't even have to really try, which is funny. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, that's basically the win. He's not even playing. We'll get back to Koga, just to open up that Koga play. We'll smooth over, or probably just get the Koga in our hand. Can't go Tapu Lele, because Muck is in play. Slap that on, Janine. Grab Koga, probably just get Pokégear too. Switch wouldn't be terrible either. Let's get the Pokégear. Shinobi Mastery. Alright, this is pretty much game. Looks like we just win because my opponent wasn't playing. But as you can see, we have access to these Gligar plays. And my opponent just not playing just means that we can kind of still do some Gligar shenanigans. So, we would have went Gligar here most likely because he probably would have knocked him Zoroark. But he has to go Zoroark here and then we would just win the game with a Shinobi Strike. Or we can just win the game with another Koga. But we have double Pokégear. The odds we find another Janine off of that would be very high. So yeah, we just kind of win there. My opponent wasn't playing at the end there, so if you want to say it didn't really count, but I think it did. I'll see you guys another game then. Alright guys, let's go do some more games with Janine box now. I'm hoping we get a little bit more action in with Tentacool and Gligar. I've not really found any good matchups though, where they're useful, but it looks like we're up against the Fire deck finally. So, if he's playing Reshiram or he's playing Blounds, doesn't matter. We're golden, we got the big boy himself, Venomoth. So it looks like Tentacool gets to shine in this matchup, most likely. Hopefully we get a good start, though. We're aiming for a good Jirachi start. I haven't started with Jirachi yet. I was testing the deck out last night just to make sure the list was fine enough, and it was doing okay. Doing good. It's doing its job. There's times where I play this game and I wish I was recording. And nice, we do get a Jirachi start. We actually have a really strong opening hand if we can find Lillie here. We have like 2 tools we can put down. We can counter gain Gligar if we want. We do a lot. I do like this opening hand. We'll see what we're playing against. Definitely a Reshiram. If it's Blounds, like if it's baby Blounds with no Arcanine or anything, we probably just straight up win. Okay, so we'll Nest Ball for the Venonat. So yeah, we do have a pretty strong hand, which I like to see. We'll Stellar Wish for a Pokégear. There's Lillie. There it is. We do a nice big Lillie here for a few cards. We'll Escape Board Lillie for 4. There's Nest Ball for Slugma. And we'll pass. See if Jirachi lives. It might get knocked out because of High Heat Blast. We'll see, though. We didn't get that many Pokemon off of that Lillie, but I'm fine with his hand. I'm still fine with it. I don't know if I want to Venomoth knock him out with Koga. That's probably not a smart idea. Volk is definitely a problem, but we have Tentacool. And it might be possible to go Tentacool this turn if we can find the right card. Like, if Janine finds this Nest Ball energy, we can go Tentacool, knock him out, which is a little bit more efficient. There's a green. Okay, so he's not going to knock out Jirachi, which means we get a little bit more Jirachi time in. I was scared he was going to just Welder and High Heat Blast knock me out. Looks like he's going for green, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the green, because green ain't really helping him. Even if he knocked me out, I could also try and go for like a Gligar play. Gligar is going to be good at knocking out Volks. Tentacool is going to knock out Volks. And there's that Reshiram. So yeah, as long as we just spam Shinobi Mastery, he can't attack me. Alrighty then. We gotta go Shinobi Mastery this turn though. Or just not evolve into Venomoth, because Venomoth will just get knocked out too easily. I could Koga him. He'll just retreat though. Alright. We'll see what we can draw here. Ideally, we want a Stellar Wish or Pokégear to Janine. That's the ideal plan. Oh, I guess I should have saved that for Tentacool. Whatever. It's fine. It is what it is. Obviously, I can Magcargo for Janine. I don't like that, though. Let's do Pokégear. There it is. We got Janine. Got a Pal Pad 2. Okay, I'll take it. We'll smooth over for Venomoth. So we're going to go Shinobi this turn. We're not going to knock him out, but we are able to get some things going. What do we want here? Probably the Pokégear and Venomoth. I would want the Ditto, but we don't have another Janine for next turn. This is where the problems lie. You don't one-shot these Volks. You don't one-shot them. This is one of the main issues of this matchup, is Venomoth can't one-shot the Volks. But we do have other answers, so it's not the end of the world. We have Tentacool, we have Gligar. Not knocking him out also opens the door for a potential counter gameplay with Gligar or Tentacool. Well, probably Gligar. Because Gligar Tentacool pops off. Hits him for 60 for no energy. But Gligar is better because Gligar DC knocks him out. Okay, what do we draw? Oh, Slugma's pretty good. I'm probably gonna switch into Stellar Wish. Better odds of hitting Janine off this. Boom! Alright, now we're gonna start rigging things. So, yeah, we're gonna go Shinobi. We'll be safe again. I'm gonna get a Tentacool. Or I'm actually gonna get a Nest Ball for Tentacool. No, I'm gonna get the Tentacool in my hand. I'm not gonna play it now, I'm just gonna have it in the hand. And then we're gonna probably knock out the other Volk with Tentacool next turn. Experience share is pretty good. What do I want? Experience share or Ditto? Probably. I might get a Escape Board too. We'll take the Ditto. Sure. I'll take Ditto. I have more Pokemon in my hand. So we want a Pal Pad, get back our Janines. Kind of wish we had another Magcargo down. It's fine though. And we'll knock him out Shinobi. So we can't get damaged by basics. And then next turn we can go off with Tentacool, knock out one of these Volks maybe. There's a Guzma. Don't really need that right now. Not having energy is a bit of feels Batman moment. But as long as we find Janine, we can still Janine rig the energy. But yeah, Venomoth hopefully can put in work. If I knock out Tentacool, any Guzma knocks out, or double custom catcher knocks out my Venomoth with like Reshiram when we knock out this Volk. We still have the Tentacool available, so we can still put on a lot of damage. Just going for a Lieutenant Surge. I'm expecting a Guzma here. He might Guzma KO my Magcargo. Losing Magcargo is a big problem. We don't have Stretcher. We don't have other Magcargo in our hand. He might knock out Jirachi too. Jirachi's, you know, pretty big for me. I like having the Jirachi though. Just being able to Stellar Wish every turn for Janine is a really good alternative to spamming Pokégear. Once we get a double Magcargo setup though, we're good because what we can do with double Magcargo is we can smooth over for the Janine card, and then we can smooth over going into our next turn, which is nice. And just a Flare Starter. So yeah, you can see Shinobi Mastery is really locking my opponent up. It's just not one-shotting these Volks. It's just kind of a bad. And there's the Energy Top deck. Nice. Now we gotta do is find Janine. Which we have a few answers to that. We'll Pokégear. So we have the Stellar Wish for Janine. We're gonna have to do Smooth Over then, just to get the Janine. Not ideal. Not the ideal combo I wanted to do. Would have been nice to get off Pokégear, but whatever. Knocking him out Tentacool is really good, though. We'll take the Grass. Like the Ultra Ball. I want the Ultra Ball in my hand. I don't really care about Gligar right now. Alright, we're gonna get to show off a little bit of bubble action here. We're gonna knock out this Volcanion with Tentacool. There's 2 threats on board for my opponent. There's the Venomoth, and now there's the Tentacool, which can do good damage to Reshiram too. So there's a few good things on our board right now for my opponent to deal with. So if he wants, he can knock out the Venomoth. His door is open to knock it out finally. Or he can deal with this Tentacool, which can one-shot the Volks and put good damage on Reshiram. See what he goes for. If we had Lieutenant Surge in the deck, by the way, we would be able to, like, Guzma, Bubble Jujutsu, like, knock out Volks and Reshiram, hit Reshiram just, like, every turn with Lieutenant Surge, Janine, Guzma. But we don't play Lieutenant Surge in the deck. Okay, there's a green. That's definitely getting double custom catcher. Yep. Alright, he's choosing to finally take down my Venomoth, and I am fine with that, because we still have our Bubble Jujutsu on board. Yep. So we can get damage on this thing, which I like. We are going to lose our boy Venomoth. You were a good soldier in the battlefield, but whatever. There's another Venomoth. Okay. We'll attach to Ditto. Not going to evolve in a Venomoth, obviously. It's a bad idea. We'll play the Pokégear. Nice. We'll smooth over for... Actually, yeah, I like the idea of going experience share. Because I'm assuming we can hit a Venonat here. If not, we can just Ultra Ball for it. No, we didn't get it. Rip. We did get it. Yeah, I want to play an experience share here on something. I think we need to go Venomoth again soon. Yeah, but having both of these guys ready to go is really good for next turn. We'll save the counter gain because we'll probably be able to use it. And we'll hit him for 120. Not an insane amount of damage, but he has 150 HP, which means he can get knocked out by Koga. Which I like. You know what? I'm just glad we're getting to use a bit of Tentacool, though. I'm a little scared of him healing this guy, though. That's the only thing that kind of scares me about this spot we're in. Because he could very easily heal the Charizard here. Which he's not. Nice. So we can knock out Reshiram here, which is good. And yeah. Looking good. It's looking very, very good. So we play our Koga, we knock him out, and all is good. In the hood. And then from there, all we gotta do is just set up a another Tentacool knockout on this Volk, which is probably what he's gonna knock me out with. So, Stellar Wish for nothing. Oof. You hate to see it. Go Koga. Oh, now would be a really good turn to Ultra Ball, but I want to hold on to the Guzma just in case we need it. I think we do want to do Guzma here, or smooth over. So I'm either thinking getting Stretchers, because we can then do Stretcher, get back the Bubble Jujutsu if he goes with Volk. He might knock me out with Reshiram Charizard though, but the Volk is the more ideal knockout. But he might go for the Reshiram play. How many DCs are left? Okay, maybe instead we just go for the another Shinobi play, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. This might be kind of bad. Yeah, we'll see. We are getting 3 prizes. Netball's good. Venonat's not great. Ultra Ball's okay. The Netball is nice because we can Netball for what we need. Dang it! He's going for the Reshiram knockout. That's what I was hoping he wouldn't do. I was really hoping he would just knock me out with Volcanion. Yeah, I don't think we can win this now. He's just gonna knock him out with Flare Strike. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm actually so triggered right now. I was just hoping he'd go for Volk so I could just go Rescue Stretcher, win the game with Bubble Jiu-Jitsu. But he's making it hard on me, and he's not letting me do that. I don't know, man. Even with Bubble Jiu-Jitsu and Shinobi Mastery, maybe it just isn't enough to take down Reshiram. Yeah, dude, are you actually kidding me, bro? We just lose because he has his custom catchers and he has another Guzma. Oh, he actually maybe doesn't have a custom catcher. Definitely has Guzma, though. So yeah, we just lose, unfortunately. This is one of the main issues this deck might face, is just situations like this. I don't know. I actually... Oh, no! When he gets rid of my skateboard. That ain't fun. I don't know. Maybe even with Tentacool, this deck just can't beat Reshiram. It's just... It's not looking like it's good. We had to knock him out there, I think, because we needed the 3 prizes, because he'll just heal this thing. I don't know. Maybe this deck is just bad. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe this deck just sucks. I don't know. We can try to keep the Shinobi's Mastery spam up, but the high odds that he has a knockout is just very astronomically high. Probably should have done... Well, I had a backup plan. Whatever. I probably should have just done Smooth Over for Janine. Speaking of which, what do I want back? Probably a Pal Pad, right? We'll see if we can keep this lockup here for a couple turns. I don't know, though. Sure, we'll keep Pal Pad energy. Probably should have done double Magcargo a long time ago, but we'll do it now. As long as he doesn't judge me or something silly. If he has an out to winning, then it's game over. We'll see, though. Now he's open to a Tentacool Choice Band knockout. He might just go into Volk, though. This is going to be a close win, but I don't know. I feel like if we were using Tentacool a little bit more on these things instead of Shinobi Master, might have been okay. There's Guzma. Does he have game? He does. But, I don't know. Maybe this deck just can't beat Reshiram, bro. Maybe it just can't. Alright, guys. Go do another game with the deck. I don't know, man. That Reshiram matchup, it doesn't seem winnable. Both times in these Venomoth videos, those Volcanions are just so ridiculous. They annoyingly just have to have just enough HP to survive a hit from Shinobi. So those Volks are they're the death of this deck. Alright, what are we up against? Water Fighting Psychic. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me it's wheezing. Don't be wheezing. Don't be wheezing. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't flip over a coughing. Alright, what's our hand looking like? Venonat and Slugma. Okay, this isn't bad. If this can find us a Lillie, that'll help. As long as he's not playing wheezing. Okay, good. It's a Quagsire deck. Ooh. This is gonna be interesting. Shinobi will one-shot him, but we don't really get much of a help out of that because like we're only gonna prevent like Wailord Carp. He's playing Kira, maybe that'll not damage us either. I don't know how I feel about the Quagsire matchup. Shinobi's not helping us, but we do have answers to stuff like Wailord Carp with Koga. That could be kind of fun. It's gonna be a weird matchup. I'm just glad it's not a Wheezing deck. I'm so tired of that. I saw the types. I was like, oh, that's gonna be a Wheezing deck. Janine, that's good. So we can attach the active. We can Pokégear and hope to hit a Lillie. And we find it. Alright, as long as it Marshadow me, we have arguably the best hand we could ask for. I'm like an Ultra Ball for another Slugma. Never mind his prize. We got Ditto. Okay, this hand is just completely busted. If he knocks me out, which is pretty unlikely, I'll be happy because we can go off with Shinobi here. Volt can't damage us. He can hit the bench, but he can't damage the active. That's pretty good. Could knock him out with Koga, too. If I can draw it. And Koga knock him out. I don't know. This matchup should be fine. We are a grass deck. And he can't really play down Wailord Carp. Like, he could sweep the bench with it, so we gotta be a little careful when we bench. Like, we're not gonna need Tentacool, and we're definitely not gonna need Gligar. Okay, so what happens here? Does my opponent get any Whoopers down? Let's find out if he gets the Whoopers. There's an Ultra Ball. That's gonna find a Whooper. Just for Pokégear Cynthia. So there's a few things to watch out for. Towering Splash could wipe my bench, because we are gonna have potentially a couple low HP Pokemon on our bench. Quagsire and Nagandel can still attack Venomoth through the Janine, but we hit him for weakness. But Venomoth can't one-shot Nagandel. So there's a few things that can go wrong. Overall, though, I don't think this is a bad matchup. Yikes, got a Lillie for 8. You hate to see it. You really do. But again, I don't think he's going to knock out Venonat here. Venonat lives. Our hand is completely busted. If he Marshadows me, I'm going to cry because, dude, this hand is just too good. This is, like, the best hand we could get. I'm really hoping there's no Marshadow because this hand is just too good. Alright. Check, guys. There's a little annoying. We can just get a switch, though. Can always switch out of the active. Another Venonat, we'll slap that guy down. I could 10-card return the Whooper. Or I could do 10-card return this turn. Probably not a good idea, though. I'd probably just Shinobi. So we'll grab the switch. Could get an energy, too. Kind of wish I had a Gligar in play, because I would have went into Gligar. We'll grab switch and Magcargo. Alright, this is pretty good. We have the double Magcargo set up now. So we can do Smooth Over for Janine, and we can also Smooth Over for our turn. Which will find me probably another Grass Energy, to be honest with you, for Venonat. And he cannot damage me by basics. He can attack me with Quagsire. We'll see if he's able to pull that off, though. He's a pretty bulky Pokemon. He could just go for a Sauna Blast if he really wants. I don't really see the purpose of that. I'm curious, though, at any point if he's going to try and go for Wailord, because Koga Shinobi can one-shot Wailord Carp. So, we'll see if he goes for a Wailord play. I highly doubt he will, because it would be kind of foolish. He might just Sauna Blast me here, but if he does that, he loses all his energy if he doesn't put a Wish of Baton on. So that's not really a good idea to do that. He is building up a decent amount of energy, though. Does he have a supporter? Let's not discard a Cynthia and a Pokégear there, and he already played a Lillie. There's Lillie. Okay, he does have one. Does he get the Volk out of the active spot? No, looks like he's going for a Sauna Blast. So if he didn't get a Wish Baton here, we're going to be able to get rid of 3 of his energies, which I like. There's really no point in doing Sauna Blast. Like, getting the damage on Venonat, I guess, is relevant because I have 180 HP. So then I'm able to get taken out by Super Splash. But I don't really see the purpose of that. Yeah, because he didn't get the Baton. We're going to be able to get rid of a lot of his energy here. We don't even have to do Janine. We can just knock him out with 10 card. Let's just do the 10 card return KO. Got a nice big hand. What are we working with? Not a whole lot. We'll take a prize to the nest ball. Yeah, we'll probably just smooth over with Pokégear for Janine, just to guarantee that I have it. You can damage Venomoth this turn, most likely, with Naganadel. We wiped out 3 of his energy, though, which is huge. If we're able to build up another Venomoth, we don't have to worry too much about Wailord Carp. Quagsire would need a lot of energy to take me down. I have 200 HP, too, so we're kind of tanky against this thing. Plus, both the Quags are weak to grass, right? Weak to grass, weak to grass. Like, we could one-shot them with 10-card turn. Maybe I could have saved my 10-card turn when I want to do that, but this is fine. There's that Wailord Carp. I'm surprised he's playing that down now. I don't think we'll ever get to the point, though, where we are able to Koga it right away. Still good that he's putting that down now. I don't think he's going to be able to knock me out this turn. He's not playing Choice Band, so it's not like he's going to go into the Wailord Carp and damage me. Again, he can sweep the bench. He can knock out my Magcargos. I'm going to try and get that into a Venomoth. He can knock out the Magcargos, though, which is kind of bad because Magcargo is obviously a big pivot to the deck. Ah, there's a baton. But if we Janine spam every turn, he's not going to damage the active. And then we just slap a Koga and knock this thing out, take 3 prizes. So our win condition is pretty good. We have a pretty good win condition right now. See what he does. Probably just a Hydro Pump. Oh, he's going to Counter Catcher, knock out one of my Magcargos. We do have Stretcher, though, so I'm not too concerned. Is he even able to get this out of the active? He is. That Guru was not in play. His hand would be empty. So this is a little annoying. He is going to be able to take out one of my Magcargos, and having the double Magcargo set up in this deck is good. Oh, he's not getting a Ganadel. He's going to be instructing for it. Oh boy. It looks like he prized those Naganadels. Oh my goodness. This is really, really good. This is perfect. Alright, we're going to do one smooth over here for Janine so that we can Pokégear for it. And we'll smooth over for another Janine next turn. I am hoping to find... I might go Pal Pad though. I'm also trying to get another Venomoth. Alright, let's put another Venonat down. I don't want to fill my bench up because of Towering Splash, but he's not going to do it next turn. I need to get another Venomoth ready to go. And there it is. There's a DCE. There's Koga. But we have Lele at any point, so it's fine. Get the other Venomoth down so it doesn't get knocked up by Towering Splash. We'll smooth over for the other Janine. Now we just need a Pal Pad. And we'll knock him out Shinobi. Getting rid of the Poipol's good too, so we can't do Naganadel. We'll take our prize. Ultra Ball's nice. I think I prized a Janine, so it would have been nice to get another Janine, but we're drawing it anyways. Now we're chilling. Venomoth could potentially get knocked out by Quag. He would need a couple of... No, never mind. He's not going to knock me out. He's basically out of Aqua Patches. Almost. He's got 1 left. Yeah. Venomoth should live. I guess a big brain play from him would be Towering Splash my Venomoth, but I'm not concerned about Wailord Carp at all, because this thing, if it ever comes in play, we just Koga knock it out. Let's see if he Counter Catchers one of my Magcargos. If he's able to take out the Magcargos, it's going to help him out a lot. I probably should Ultra Ball away the Tentacool. I might use Gligar. Like, I could definitely see Shinobi Strike good, because it being good, because it can knock out a Quagsire in 1 hit, but so can Venomoth. There's a Ditto coming down. Does he have a supporter? He's played 5 of them. Kind of wish he played Field Blower, but can't really find room for Field Blower. But you can definitely run a Field Blower in this deck. I'm starting to consider a second Tentacool, though, just because of those Volcanions being so annoying. Because they just have just enough HP to take a hit, so like a second Tentacool wouldn't be terrible in this deck either, in all honesty. There's the Hydro Pump. Not gonna knock me out. He's actually not gonna move the energy either. We're gonna get Pal Pad. Janine, Venomoth, and there's Koga. We'll actually take the Pokégear. We don't have to worry about Koga quite yet. Do that. Sorry. Let's go smooth over for the Janine on the top. Choice Band the Venomoth, I guess, sure. Just to burn it. I do want to Ultra Ball away the Tentacool and the Jirachi. I want to save that, though, because if he goes for a knockout on one of my Magcargos, I can stretch or shuffle it back, and then Ultra Ball for Slugma. Unless he knocks out the Ditto one. Honestly, I can save Ultra Ball, too, for when we want to drop Lele for the Koga play to knock this thing out. I think we're in a good spot, though. There's no way he's going to go for the Wailord Carp. Oh, he is? Yo, why are you putting energy on it? Unless you're knocking me out with Quag. And there's the other Janine, so we didn't have to even smooth over for it. If he attacks with Wailord Carp, he loses because I just slap him with a Shinobi Mastery. It's actually funny. Choice Band hits 150. Oh, no, sorry, never mind. We can't knock it out with Shinobi. With Janine Choice Band, my bad. My math is completely off. But yeah, we just slap Koga down, and that Wailord Carp gets knocked out and we win the game. I'm tempted to set up a Gligar, though, but I don't want to bench too many Pokemon. I actually should evolve that Venonat next turn, though, just because I don't want it to get knocked out. I don't want him to take a... I need to make sure he's not going to win with Towering Splash. Let's see what he goes for here. He's going to wash out. I really want him to attack him with the Wailord Carp so we can just end this. It also would be nice, though, to knock out this other Quagsire. That wouldn't be terrible either. So we do need to watch out for this thing. But I think we're fine for now. We do probably need to get the Venomoth here. I don't know though, he could still sweep my guys with this thing. I could try and Guzma it up though, that wouldn't be terrible either. I could Guzma it and then Shinobi. I don't mind that either. Set up the Guzma this thing up. Make him either retreat, give up 4 energies. He doesn't play Guzma. Just wish we had a DC right now. We could do that next turn, which I think I will do. We're just guaranteed that DC then. We'll do the Guzma play on this Wailord Carp next turn. Alright, well, Janine. Yep. Pal Pad and DC. Smooth over for the Guzma. Don't need Koga again, we just drop Lele at any point. And Shinobi for the knockout. He might knock out Venomoth here. Maybe I should have just went with the other one without the damage on it. I don't know. Still building up that Wailord. There's Nest Ball. Yeah, we're gonna try and bring out that Wailord here. Guzma it up, Shinobi, and see where that goes. Oh, he brought it out. No! He did it! The madman did it! Okay, unless he's Guzma me here, this is a big mistake on his end. Because now, we're gonna drop Lele for Koga and knock this thing out. I really shouldn't have brought in the one with the damage. I should have honestly brought in this one without the damage on it because he could potentially knock me out with Quagsire, and we'd be in a bad spot if he did that. Is he gonna, like, Towering Splash some Magcargos? That's not gonna matter. He'd have to, like, Marshadow Towering Splash me and hope I didn't find Koga off of that in order to, like, really secure the win. He can't even damage me in the active spot. Why did he bring the Wailord Carp? Unless he has a switch or something. I don't know. That's interesting. Unless he wants to do Towering Splash. Maybe in his head he just doesn't think that I have the game in my hand. Maybe just in his head he doesn't think I have game here. Ooh, a Brock's Grid. Interesting. So his deck's a little bit different than other Quagneglis because he has Brock's Grid. That's not really helping him though. Other than just getting back another Quagsire, but other than that, it's not really gonna matter. I think he just Towering Splashed me. Maybe he just thinks that if he takes out the Magcargos, I'm not gonna be able to win. But this is why I always play one Koga. Maybe a second Koga is good too, though, just so you can still pop off and take a knockout Shinobi. I'm starting to like the idea of double Koga. Let's see what he's doing here. Ultra Ball. Let's gonna get rid of Guzma. He has a Guzma in his deck. Good thing we didn't do that Guzma play. I doubt he's playing any more than one, though. Most Quagneglis will only play the counter catchers. And if they are playing Guzma, it's most likely just one, though. I'm not predicting 2 or 3. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna Towering Splash me, I guess. Doesn't even have enough energy. He's short 1 energy. I don't know why I brought in the Whaler Carp, unless he's retreating it, but then he's going to lose a lot of his energy, and then he's not going to be able to take down my Venomoth. Really shocked right now. There's no Judge or Marshadow coming, I don't think. He already did his support for the turn. There's no room for Marshadow to let loose my hand away, so it looks like we have game. Oof, you hate to see it. You can't damage me, I'm sorry. And this is the power of Venomoth. This is the power of Venomoth, people. And we're going to finish the game off with a big old Koga's Trap. And yeah, Venomoth Janine box, or Janine box. Is it any good? I don't know. We didn't get to use Gligar that much. We could have used it against Zoroark. We did use Tentacool a little bit. Tentacool proved to be okay. But those Volks were just a pain for this deck to deal with. So I don't know. I do like this deck. I think the deck is cool. I just think your damage is just kind of low. I don't know. It's a cool archetype. Janine box is cool. It does have a lot of good traits. Being able to lock your opponent out with Shinobi and Janine is really powerful. You have some good type coverage with water and fighting. It's just the deck, I don't know. I don't know if I can get there. I do like it though. It's a cool deck. We'll open up a pack and we'll wrap up the video. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the road to 5,000 subscribers. I'm on the road reaching 4,700 subscribers while you're at it, because we're getting even closer to 4,700 subs. Yeah, I will see you on another PTCGO video. Where is my Janine box deck? Yeah, Janine box. Interesting archetype. I don't know if it's enough. Maybe the counter game gets swapped out for another EXP share. I don't know. I would maybe add another Tentacool, potentially a second Koga. I don't know. But yeah, that'll wrap up the video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.